Top of the morning to you, and the rest of the day to you, sir. Boy, Big Dollar back in full effect. You know what it is with me, man. Nothing new. I just came through, popped through the door to talk to you about the law of accumulation. You just took those words separately, you should probably be able to get the gist. But if you do not, I'm gonna get you stitchy. Go on, bring the choir in. Stop playing with it.
Happy day.
Yo, what up out there? Top of the morning to you. It's your boy, Big Dollar. Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe. Hell, hit the herb. Just don't hit me, because I hit back, shorty. Go on tune until you play a partner and get some of this game, because it's for free, and I got everything you need. So holla at a player when you see him in the streets. Basically, and this is probably the only way you could really start something like this off, is to say a little bit each day equals abundance the long way. Okay? I said a little bit every day equals, two equal signs, abundance the long way. Okay? So basically, the law of accumulation is simple. Things accumulate. If you start today, take $1. I don't care if you got to ask somebody for it, pick it up off the street, turn in 97 pennies, whatever you got to do, take $1 a day and put it in an envelope. Obviously, at the end of the year, there should be 365 in there. That's good money. That's accumulation. That's what we was able to do with $1. What are we able to do with 2? We spent 1 year doing $1. Very next year, let's do 2. I'm not trying to tell you this how I came up, but I'm be honest, I use this same formula. I'm not gonna preach nothing I ain't ready to practice. You understand? That's not where I'm coming from with this. Okay? So check it out. $2 the next year, $2 a day. It's not that hard to get 180 cents and go find 2 dimes on the ground. It's not. It's simple. It's not easy, but it's simple. $2 a day, same envelope. Okay? You just doubled last year. But, okay? Well, we talking about our $730, okay? Because that's 365 days times 2, right? 730. If I'm wrong, check me on my math. But our 730, we got to plus it, plus our 365 from last year, right? Drop down, carry the 1, bro. Huh? That sound like $9.95, ain't it? No, that's $10.95. Yeah, I was off by 1. That's $10.95 though, okay? That's just from 2 years. On the 3rd year, put $3 a day in that envelope. Now you talking spicy. You hear what I'm saying? Because I ain't going to sit here and try to do the math for you, but it's like 11 something at the end of the year, right? But then you got to plus that, plus your 10 something. So you see where I'm going with this. Some of the smallest things, the smallest grain of sand, make the desert. I don't know how many years it took to accumulate each grain, but all it takes is a little bit every day. Each day, every day. Don't miss one, okay? I mean, if you do, let it be Saturday and Sunday. Whatever you got. You know what I'm saying? But the law of accumulation stresses that we actually accumulate. That means something has to be ticking in the plus category for this certain situation. I use dollars as a reference because I'm always out here getting coins. Plus, I feel like that's one thing a lot of people want to know more about. How to get their coins up. The law of accumulation dictates that you got to have the discipline not to go back in that envelope and pull nothing out of there. That's why you start with a very, very low number. I said $1. $1 is not much to people. Over time, it will be. Even if you did $1.50, put 2 quarters up every time. You hear me? Accumulation dictates that it will be abundance one day. All right? I use that as a reference. We can talk about your character the same way. You understand what I'm saying? We could say pick 1 discipline per day. Don't miss a day. Law of accumulation going to dictate that becomes an automatic behavior for you. We already talked about autonomy. Sometimes that's what we're trying to reach, is autonomy. Because then we can autopilot through the menial things in life You know what I'm saying? And duck that, and then put our effort and our energy towards the actual problem solving when there are problems and issues that arrive. You know what I mean? So for that, we need some skills to be able to accumulate. All right, so maybe that's where we go in there and look at it. We go in there and drop down, carry the one on which skills we need to be practicing each day, so that accumulates. Some of us may need to up our communication. Some of us, we got to start at the basics. We got to up our vocabulary. We got to learn 1 word a week. That's cool, because at the end of the year, you're going to have 52 more words you just learned. Now, do it again the next year. You got 104. Accumulation. It's not difficult math I'm trying to explain. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I don't come in here and give you nothing complex. It's not difficult math I'm trying to explain. It's the most simplest forms. The most simplest stuff gets overlooked, but that somehow be the most pertinent information. The most pertinent information be the most simplest stuff. It gets overlooked. The law of accumulation. People didn't think about that. You know what I'm saying? If a leaf grew 1 leaf every 4 hours, before long, the tree gonna be full of leaves. That's accumulation. Same with you. If you worked on 1 skill, 1 hour a day, at the end of the year, you got 365 hours in that skill. You tell me I'm wrong. The math's not gonna lie. Men lie, women lie, numbers not going to do that. And it's spoken in every language. I mean, they might pronounce 9 differently than I pronounce 9, but 9 plus 9 is 18 over there like it is over here. Whereas you're going to drop down, you're going to carry the 1. Okay, the law of accumulation is serious. You want to make sure you're accumulating the proper things. If you acquire something negative every day, something draining every day, over time, you have spent 365 days draining that part of you. You hear what I'm saying? Accumulation only works to what you're actually collecting. You hear what I'm saying? All right? Be grateful out here. Be generous. Be mindful. Be considerate. All right? Pick 1 foot up, put it in front of the other. And sooner or later, we're going to get to the water. The only way out is through. Just came in here, dropped that on you. Some peace. Some love. Some hippie drugs. And never forget to holler at the player when you see him in the streets. Peace.